So for me, I train with a Japanese priest, and he practiced something what is called Shugendo. And Shugendo is where they like the shamans of Japan. You go into the mountains, you work with fire, with water, with the natural elements, and realizing ultimately that you are those natural elements. And they work with the concept of Sanmitsu. And Sanmitsu means the three mysteries. And it's the mystery of the body, mind, and energy. And so this is really about healing the body, the mind, and the energy. And most important ultimately is finding that harmony between those three. And yet, even that there's the harmony between the three of that, the mind is the most important one. Energy follows the mind, right? If I focus on something with the mind, then the energy follows, the body follows. So really important that we get control over our mind as healers. When we do a hands-on healing session on someone, or a healing session, however you do it, and my mind is distracted, then my energy is also distracted. Then my body becomes clumsy when I do a treatment or when I place my hands on someone. And we all know that. So if we really investigate, some people say, oh, all we need to do is set the intent and voila, it takes place. I wish it was that easy. The other day I had the intent to buy some toothpaste. I went into town, came back, no toothpaste. I was too distracted with other elements. So intent is okay. Of course, we need to have the intent, but it needs to be a clear intent. And so therefore I always see it a bit like this. When our mind becomes like a lake, really, really calm, and then we put one intent in, and then we have a beautiful ripple effect of healing taking place. But if my mind is agitated with worry and anger as a healer and is distracted by all sorts of elements, waves in this beautiful calm lake, and then I drop my intent in it, my intent is not going anywhere, it's being distracted. So therefore, my intent needs to be coming from this really calm mind-body energy space. And this is when you see these traditional healers in Japan, for example, or where I lived in India for 2 years, or I lived in Australia for 20 years, and you see those traditional healers, their calmness is unbelievable. They perform a healing on someone, and if you watch, you can feel it. You're kind of getting healing yourself. And this, for me, is the fine-tuning of a good healer is what is their mindset like, the mindset of really quiet and calm and peaceful. And when we calm and peaceful in our own mind, then the energy, what we emanate, is also quiet and peaceful. And of course, some people say, well, that energy comes from somewhere there. Well, we all know we can't look up and say, oh, there hangs a ball of this energy, or there hangs a ball of that energy. We might say that's universal energy. But then we have to say, hang on, if it's universal energy, then that energy is touching me all the time, 24 hours a day. And I can't separate myself from that universal energy. I am universal energy. Sometimes I just forget that. And this is where the healing starts to take place. Remembering that you are that universal energy already. So sometimes we use the word that we're channeling energy. And we're channeling it in through maybe the crown, to the heart, and then through the arms and out of your hands. And for me, yes, that is the basic understanding. But if I keep seeing it that the universe energy or a particular energy is there, and I have to bring it in through me and out of my hands, I see myself as something separate from this healing energy. And the more separateness I feel, the harder it is to feel a deep interconnectedness with healing, with the universe, and of course with my client. So therefore, really important to take that a step deeper of channeling and actually really saying, I'm being the energy, I'm being the universe, I'm being all that is. And that is where the true potential lays of healing.